Are we filming?
Yeah.
All right, this is Dr. Dave. Welcome to Dr. Dave's Dojo Show. If the camera seems a little bit shaky or if my head gets chopped off during the filming of this, my 5-year-old son, Benaya, is actually filming the video. And also, I've got a 1-year-old running around right now with 2 foam swords. And so if you hear some noise in the background or somebody screams, that would be my 1-year-old running around hitting people with the toy swords. And what I want to talk to you about today is my new drinking habits. As part of the new year, one of the things I wanted to change was to get away from water mixes. Those mixes you see at the grocery store where you just pour them in a 16-ounce bottle of water and it flavors it with something. And see, the reason I wanted to get away from those, or actually let me tell you first the reason I use those. I hate the taste of water. I know most of you are going to say, there is no taste to water. And well, that's the taste that I hate, the lack of taste. And so I put mixes in my Nalgene bottles. And I had to get away from those though, full of aspartame. Very, very hard to find any that don't have aspartame in them. And to be perfectly honest with you, the ones that don't usually taste like crap. They just, yet again, go from lack of taste to horrible taste. So what I started doing was actually dropping tea bags into my Nalgene bottle. And I drop a tea bag and some honey for a little bit of sweetener. And then put in one of these caps that you can buy for the Nalgene bottles, just to keep the tea bag from, jumping into my mouth every time I take a drink. And that's what I've been doing. I leave that in there all day. I'll refill this 2 or even 3 times a day and just leave the tea bag in there and add a little bit of honey every time. It's working great. I like the taste. I mean, to be honest with you, it tastes like a very weak tea, but it doesn't taste like water. So I like it. The only problem is some of these tea bags have burst on me. So I had a chamomile tea bag in there the other day, and it burst, and it's like I was eating flowers every time I took a drink. It was actually pretty gross. I like the taste of chamomile, but how many of you actually open the tea bag after you're done and chew on the flowers? Not many, maybe 1 or 2 of you. And so I thought, how can I fix this? How can I still enjoy my tea without eating flowers and dried old crusty tea leaves? And so I looked online and found this product from H2jO. It's called a H2jO from GSI Outdoors. And I ordered this sucker, and so far, I gotta tell you, I'm extremely pleased with it. I ordered this because it's basically a tea and coffee filter that's made to screw onto the existing threads in the Nalgene bottle, and then the lid screws onto the top of this. I haven't even used it yet, but I'm already excited about using this because from the first get-go, I'm excited about the packaging. I mean, it's really cool. It's minimal. The packaging is very minimal, which speaks good for the earth. This was inserted into the tea thing, into the tea filter. Let me get real technical there for you. And actually describes how to use it as an infuser method. In other words, you can pour tea or coffee straight into this, leave it in the Nalgene bottle, just set it upside down so it infuses well, and then take this out, no tea or coffee grounds. Or, the way I like to do it, they actually call it cowboy method, which, I gotta be honest with you, I like the name. I like, thinking the idea that, hey, I'm doing something cowboy. Because I don't ride horses, I don't use a lasso or, shoot bow and arrow or, quick draw McGraw or anything like that. So at least I drink my water cowboy style. And so I'm looking forward to trying this. I just wanted to brag a little bit, though, about GSI Outdoors and their product, the H2jO. And so I'll blog about this a little bit later after I use it a couple times, let you know how it is, and maybe you'll be interested in getting one too. And, let's go ahead and wrap this up. And once again, thank my cameraman, my 5-year-old son, Benaya. And he's going to go ahead and press the off button once he finds it with his thumb there. So thanks for tuning in.